you signed up for on purpose. How's everybody doing? Did you work over the summer? Yeah? Worked really hard? No? How many of you worked at a law firm over the summer? How many of you drafted pleadings at a law firm over the summer? Or motions or anything. You drafted stuff. You actually drafted documents. We'll be doing that in here. Let's talk about what is, gone are the days in undergrad. Remember, you go to a class, and the professor would just hand you the syllabus, then you go off on your merry way, enjoy your life, frolic in the sunshine, but then it's gone. Now, we'll work. But not too much, not too bad. Did you guys look at the syllabus in this class yet? Has everybody got that? From Blackboard, remember Blackboard from last year? Yes, good. All right. So let's take a look at that, see what sort of orders are going to await us this semester. The big thing that, I've talked to other practitioners in the community about the fact that I'm teaching a civil procedure class, and the universal response from everybody who's practicing law is, are you going to teach them about civil procedure? Are they going to learn anything that they're actually going to use in practice? And the answer is no. But what we're going to try to do, what I'm going to try to do in here is to get you guys thinking about how the rules of civil procedure actually apply in civil litigation. I know that many of you will not go on to be civil litigators, and I understand that, but many of you will. And be that as it may, all the rules, and everything, so those of you that know that have me in legal writing, or probably anybody in legal writing last semester, all the rules that you have to live by as a lawyer are pretty much structured around the idea of a jury trial. Those jury trials happen very infrequently, but the rules of civil procedure all sort of assume that this mythical jury trial is going to happen, right? So even if you are an in-house counsel someplace, right? Even if you are general counsel to a corporation, even if you are a public defender, right? Or a prosecutor, something like that, you go in government firm, a solid basis in how to do the basic passing and dribbling of the rules of civil procedure, of civil trial practice, is going to be good for you. Now, in terms of what we're doing in here, we're going to cover, if you look at the syllabus, we're going to cover basically a different topic every class or every 2 classes, and I will ask you on most days to draft something before you leave the class, okay? Including today. Today, you will actually draft a legal document that could be used in a case, a real case somewhere, right? I'll give you a scenario, I'll tell you what to draft before you go. When you have brought it to me, to show it to me, put your initials on this little sheet right here, and you can go. Okay? Sound good? Does that all make sense? That is the key to you. If you don't get it done, then you have to stay here, potentially all day or all week until it does get done. Just kidding, I'm not going to keep here. I know it's 9 in the morning. Tough room. Okay. So, course running outcomes, all the same stuff. Basically, last semester we will be spending lots of time on motions and pleadings. Dispositive motions, what do I mean by dispositive motions? Anybody know what that is yet? If you were in my class last semester, which many of you were, of course you know what dispositive motions are. Because you were paying rapid attention and taking copious notes. What are dispositive motions? A big part of what we're going to cover this semester. Does anybody know? What does dispositive mean? That's one of those big words that people will pay you $300 an hour to know. What does dispositive mean? Come on, guys. Was Starbucks closed or what's going on? Come on, you gotta wake up. I know it's the first class. 9 in the morning. What's dispositive? Yes?
Well, it's a dispositive motion, like a counter motion where you're going out with the other side's claim signature.
Yeah, dispositive. Like how many of you are English majors? Yeah, break down. Only one? Weird law school class. Break down the word dispositive. It disposes of the case, right? Something that disposes of the case. So when I think about dispositive motions, this is a word that gets used a lot. Like you have to know this word. Okay? If you don't know that word as you sit here today, make a note of it. I'm going to be saying it a lot. Your other professors have probably said it a lot in class. And you just sit there like, oh, yeah, dispositive, sure. Not knowing what it means. It's the thing that we do, right? Gloss over all the words as we're reading them, without really knowing what they mean because we think we know what they mean. I think I dragged some of you through this last semester too. What is this word that you see in all kinds of cases? Obviate. What does that mean? Yeah.
Doesn't have spirit?
Not exactly. For the longest time, I thought this word meant to make something more obvious, which in fact, it's the opposite, right? To get rid of it, to obscure it. Okay, we'll go. Yes, deep breath. Good. Right? To get rid of it. But dispositive is something that disposes of a case. What are when I say dispositive motions on the syllabus? What am I talking about? What kind of motions could dispose of a case? Motions to dismiss. Motions for summary judgment. Good. Yeah. Motions for judgment on the pleadings, which we'll also talk about. Something that a motion that is designed to get rid of the case. Okay, is a dispositive motion, and that's a lot of what you do as a civil litigator. That's a big chunk of it. A big chunk of it. Who's responded to a motion for summary judgment or drafted a motion for summary judgment? Good. Okay, that's a dispositive motion. That's what that does. Right? And you know that if you've worked at especially small civil law firms, that's what you spend a lot of time doing. Is responding to or drafting dispositive motions. Okay, I'll walk on a tangent there. Everybody able to get the book? There are a couple of panic emails about that. Are we okay on that? Yes? All right. If you have trouble with that, let me know. The supplement. Is the supplement easily available to you guys? Do they get it to you along with the book and say, here's the, I think it's only an electronic supplement. Right? So there's no card or anything in your book that says, here's how you get the supplement. I'll check on that. I asked Professor Cross about it over the summer, but he didn't know either. So let me check with Averson about that and see if I can get that figured out. We're not really going to be relying on the supplement. I think I have 1 or 2 suggested readings out of the supplement for the entire semester. So not a huge deal if you can't access it, but poke around so you can get to it online. Website is just Blackboard, article, lecture, medicate, all that good stuff. Is anybody in here without a typing device of some kind? Without a laptop or something that you can draft out a document on in class? If that's a problem for you, come and see me because we got to figure something out. I don't want you to be stuck writing everything by hand on a piece of line paper. Because you will be doing graphic. Grades, 25%, showing up, not being a bonehead, 75% of your final exam. Haven't exactly decided what that's going to look like yet, but it's mostly going to be pay attention to the notes and questions and the problems, that I assigned you for your reading, especially the ones that I put up here on the projector that we talked about in class, because there's a good chance that those show up in your final exam, along with a very modest drafting exercise. I might have draft a motion or something like that. Okay? So, foundations, these are in every syllabus. And as I said, you guys show me something before you leave class on those days. Final exam, we already covered. Now, let me ask you, because you guys are coming from different worlds, because of the way that we do civil procedure now is totally different from the way that we had studied the class when I was a student. What did you guys cover last semester? And some of you, how many of you are coming from McNeil? And then some from Abramson? How many of you all coming from McNeil? You had to buy another book, huh? Sorry. Sorry about that. I can only teach out of one. So that's a strange thing. What did you guys cover, oh gosh, did you guys cover Erie, the Erie doctrine? Did anybody cover that? Or we got that? That's on the bars now. What about issue preclusion? No, doesn't ring a bell. Claim preclusion? The federal rules of civil procedure? Good. Yes, I know. Okay, what about just like basic personal jurisdiction? Everybody did that, okay? Diversity jurisdiction, which we'll talk a little bit about today. Okay. Everybody got it. If I say diversity jurisdiction, we're not like, what? Okay. You got that? Okay, good. We'll figure that out as we go. The problem that I'm having with this, and I'll probably revise the syllabus at least once before the end of the semester, the problem that I'm having with this is that, based on my practical experience, 15 years-ish now as a trial lawyer, the issues, like the Erie issues and the issue preclusion and claim preclusion and that kind of stuff, the stuff that pops up on the bar exam is not really the stuff that you run into in practice. Okay? Surprise, there's some impractical things on the bar exam. Okay? So we will spend time with those things, but I'm not going to spend an exhaustive amount of time. I'm basically going to try to feed you the kind of information that we need for the bar exam, but in 15 years of practice, I don't think I've ever briefed an Erie problem. Okay? I think I might have briefed one or two issue/claim preclusion type of things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay, you will let it semester. Let's see. So today, though, pleadings, this entire week, and next week, pleadings. What is a pleading? What is a pleading? Who wants to tell me? Layperson's definition. Yeah.
It's a document that recites all things in business.
That's a layperson's definition?
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, give it to me in plain English, though.
So a person brings a complaint against another person, and then the other person can respond to that, and then they can do that process.
Okay. The first thing, or the first things that get filed in a civil case. Okay? Think of it that way. That's what pleadings are. It's the first things that get filed in a civil case, basically. Right? Complaints, answers, petitions, and responses. Has anybody ever drafted a petition for anything? Yeah, what was it for? Dissolution of marriage. That's a really common one. Petition for dissolution of marriage. First thing that happens in dissolution of marriage, right? A divorce case. Somebody, yeah, pretty.
I have a petition to vacate a civil expungement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So think about an expungement. How many of you work with expungements or know what that is, at least, right? So somebody's got a criminal record. They have a criminal case somewhere back in the past, and they want to file. That case is over, right? Now they want to file an expungement. First thing they file with that court is the petition to have the charges expunged. Right? Complaints. That's a big thing we're dealing with next two classes. What are complaints? Who has drafted a complaint? Wow, really? Cool. All right. You guys got some good practical experience already. All right. What is a complaint? Who does it speak to? Sorry? It speaks to the plaintiff?
It speaks to reading, like, who is it, like, directed towards?
Yes. When you write a complaint, who is that directed at? Who is supposed to be reading? Who do you expect is going to be reading? Who's your audience? Sorry?
The court and the defendant.
Yes, the court, right, and the defendant. The plaintiff is the drafter. Well, the plaintiff's lawyer is the drafter, hopefully. Or else we get some crazy pro se complaints. Who might look at those guys? But the plaintiff is the drafter, right? He's directed to the defendant. I think I'm jumping ahead. Sorry. It's directed to the defendant and to the court, right? An answer. What is an answer? Also a pleading. Who writes the answer? Defendant. No. The defendant probably writes the answer. The defendant's lawyer writes the answer. Okay? The whole section on answers. If you're sitting there going, this is pretty simple stuff. It is, right? It is. It's fairly simple. But then you read the rules of civil procedure, and you're like, oh my God, what do I do? How do I do this? Right? Can you read the rules of civil procedure and know how to draft a complaint and an answer? If you can, you're a very good critical reader. You're a very good inferential reader. Better than me, right?